at the end of the day, right? I feel like I have a very different way of approaching my mornings when I'm stressed and busy versus when I have like a chiller day. So I wanted to show you what my productive morning looks like when I'm going through hell with assignments and exams and everything else that's going on. Let's go. I'm in desperate need of a coffee, so let's go get one. Whenever I don't make my bed in the morning, I immediately get back into bed. So I need to make that like an earlier habit. Every morning I like to do this thing called my desk errands, and essentially they're just errands that I need to run but from my laptop. So it'll be like emails, checking my to-do list, sorting out my Notion, stuff like that. And I try and do it before I get ready because that allows me to know exactly like how long I have to get ready, where I have to be, what I'm dressing for, when I have to leave the house. You know, I just find that it helps me set a plan to the day before I even start like even the basic parts of the day. I'm gonna start with the emails. Now I'm moving on to my Notion. I love my Notion. I'm obsessed with my Notion. Maybe I'll even show you guys. Wait. Let me know if you want the template because I'm more than happy to send it over. I don't know how I do that, but I'll find a way. Now that I've sorted out my Notion, I know that I need to spend a couple hours in the library because I'm meant to be working on my disc, and then I need to spend a couple hours at home because I'm working on some interview prep. So I'm thinking I will get ready to go into uni, and if we go earlier we can come home earlier, which is kind of a win because I don't want to come home during rush hour. This is the outfit on. It's just some blue flared jeans with this like black jumper that I stole from my sister. I'm actually really stressed out because there is a lot to get done today. It's not even that there's a lot in terms of quantity, but there's a lot in terms of like the importance of the task, if that makes sense. Essentially, there's no time for dilly-dallying, not a single second. I have this awful habit when I'm stressed out about something or when I have like a lot of tasks due or a lot on my plate, I stop doing everything else, and I'm trying really hard not to do that. Like, I stop hanging out with friends, I stop going out, I stop doing like gym and stuff. But I'm trying really hard not to implement that this year. I'm trying really hard to like work out in the mornings. I know I didn't today, but in general, like try and do things that I wouldn't normally do just because I'm stressed. The good thing about all the tasks that we have today, they are all like perfecting things. I think everything is pretty much like editing or like proofreading or memorizing. It's all like in the later stages of the task, and I find that to be a bit easier because at least it means, yes, it means no dilly-dallying, but at least it means I'm just going over what I already know or should know. This is completely unrelated, but I've actually been feeling a little bit paranoid because I don't know what my content's going to look like once I'm done with uni. So if you have any ideas of things you want to see. Do I think this is my best look yet? No. But do I really care? Not really. Okay, once I sort out this hair, we can head out, I feel. Do I think the hair looks insane? Yes. Do I think that's just the vibe? Also yes. Let's go. It is so cold, like I'm freezing, like so cold. I just got in. I'm mostly going to be spending my morning working on this talk that I need to memorize. I need to memorize at 20 minutes each. So that's what I'm going to do. I find like writing really helps, so I'm going to memorize it, write it, memorize it, write it. That's probably what we're going to do for like the first 3 hours.
What do you think you're on track?
Percentage, I think I need to get just a 70, even like a 69.5, just a 70 I should get it. If I'm trying to be conservative, it's going to be in the high 60s range, so like they have to round up. I'm officially done with the work I wanted to do, so I'm gonna head out to grab some lunch. I think this is a very typical like morning in my life, especially when it's final season, so when there's so many things to do. I like to change my scenery as well, so I'll probably go to a cafe after this instead of going back to the library. But yeah, I'll see you guys next week. Bye.